Hello everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are here with part 2 of our Adventure Time set review. Now before we continue, we have to bring up our obligatory disclaimer because people know we're a Japanese channel, but Adventure Time is an English original, and that's correct. So some of you might be confused why we've chosen to review this product's cards. We are based in North America, and Heart of the Cards, an official distributor and event organizer for Bushiroad in this continent, has allowed English originals like Adventure Time for sanctioned play in the World Grand Prix Regionals and Continental event in this part of the world. That said, we will be reviewing the cards in terms of how well we think they will perform in the Japanese meta. We're certain our fellow Weiss Schwarz who focus more on the English game will fill in the gaps in regards to how well this card pool will perform in the English meta. Before anyone asks in the comments, we are definitely open to reviewing other English originals, but only if we think it has a viable chance at competing in the Japanese meta. Sorry, Magman, Cardcaptor, and Mob Psycho 100 fans.
Pressing F for card captors now.
Right. Alright. With that out of the way, we can begin with card number 1 of right here. Princess Bubblegum. She's a level 1, 0 cost 4500 power. Auto is activates up to 3 times the turn. When your other character is placed onto your stage from the waiting room, she gets 2000 power until the end of the turn. And auto climax combo when a card named Science, which has the sole standby triggers as you see up there, is placed onto your climax area and she's in your front row, and you have another Ooh character. She gets the following 2 abilities until the end of the turn. She gets on attack, pay 1/2 twin drive, and she gets at the end of the battle she attacked, you may stalk an Ooh character from your waiting room.
Okay, so when I first read this card, I was thinking, oh, okay, she's not that impressive. But when you think about it, though, Princess Bubblegum is actually pretty good because she encourages you to trigger the standby triggers.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like she's basically saying run 8 standby because not only does she get bigger from triggering standby triggers, but she also allows you to pay them out and gain value out of it.
Right.
Now, of course, you don't want to stand by too many times, otherwise you're not going to you're not going to have attackers on the board, or you're going to have to start replacing your back row.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fact that she gains you an additional stock. Why the fuck is this a stock charge for Braid? Like, why is this so free? So clean.
Right.
It allows you to replace those dirty standby triggers with clean triggers from your Braid. Like,
now, of course, the thing is, she does not give you advantage inherently.
No. But that's what standby is meant to do, man.
Right.
It's kind of akin to Kaede, or what's that one combo from Fate Grand Order?
The are you talking? Wait, Grand Order not Apocrypha, right?
Yeah, Fate Grand Order, the standby combo from FGO.
I forget what it did.
But that also inherently grants you advantage as well. Now, Princess Bubblegum being a 6/5 isn't actually terrible. Like, you could stand by it as support, you could stand by it at 10/5 fatty, like we'll see later. You could stand by it a 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are various things that you could stand by in. Hell, even the Ice King that we'll see later on is a viable standby target. Like, this set has a lot of good standby targets.
Mm-hmm.
So Princess Bubblegum is actually a pretty good combo. Like, if you want to go with that RDW strategy, I think Princess Bubblegum is definitely the way to go. Like, there are a couple viable paths in this set. One of them being 8 choice, the other being 8 standby, and I think that Princess Bubblegum facilitates that really well. I'm gonna have to give this the playable plus rating. Start us off.
All right. While I will admit that Princess Bubblegum definitely is No, definitely is capable, given what we've said already. I really cannot, like, and while there is a good point to play standby, I just don't treat standby as being, like, the pinnacle of Adventure Time whatsoever, so I'm gonna go ahead and dock it into a playable.
Okay, fair enough. And the fact is that standby is weakened in the GP metagame considerably, you know, compared to its position a couple years ago. But I still feel that standby could still cause a ruckus.
Oh, definitely. Alrighty, well, moving along here.
Okay, so we got Princess Bubblegum setting off on a quest. 3/2, 3K. She's Uin royalty, obviously. So continuous. All of your guys in front of this get 2,000 of the following ability. When the battle opponent begins reversed, you may exile it. And when this enters the battlefield, you may draw a card, discard a card, and bounce one of your opponent's guys.
So we typically see the second ability more on frontliners rather than back row cards. It's actually very neat that they put this on a back row card for once.
I'm kind of shocked actually that they, like, it's kind of a conundrum because you don't want, like, you want to stand by this card in, but you don't want to stand by this card in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's kind of like we were starting saying Day Alive with the Kotori 3/2 support. Like you could stand by this in, but you really
want to hardcast that card.
You really want to do that, and you know what? And because of that, like, there's not so much cards you could splash into, like, even the A-choice variant of Adventure Time, because there's, as we will see, there's some decent red cards you could play.
Like, the bottom sets alone makes this a good one of hardcast. Right. Like, but at the same time, like, the card isn't, like, super impactful enough to make me want to. It's not like a heal. How should I say this? It's not like a heal where I like almost 100% want to hardcast it, but at the same time, Princess Bubblegum, like, it makes me want to go, huh? I cast or trigger standby at level 2, and I see this in my yard. I'm like, do I really want to stand by this in, or would I rather hardcast this?
I would say it's a matchup dependent thing. Like
it really is, because
like there's just some matches where you're like, I don't have anything. I don't think that you play that I want to bounce.
Or, well, do you want to see something that you want to exile so badly?
Right, because I was like, there's that. Another thing could also just be like okay, you can also like keep it for the hard play. You're like, okay, I need like that extra 1 soul damage.
I guess, but like, nothing in Adventure Time really screams to me that you really need that bounce. Like,
true.
Nothing really cares.
It's nifty.
However, this does make something like the Bender early play like 12-5. It's massive.
Yeah, that's pretty big. With the possibility of yeeting something of memory.
Oh, it's now, of course. You know, like, there are a lot of things that I want to check.
Right. Like definitely like any early plays with character hang on core.
Oh yeah, those things. Oh, get rid of Yo.
Right. Get rid of Yo, or get rid of Yungyang, get rid of Shiki.
Shizu as well. Yeah. I mean, there's quite a things that I want to get rid of in the GP metagame. So, like, oh, hell, the rare time I'm able to get rid of Reinhardt permanently.
Oh yeah, we have seen some cards that get stupidly huge.
So, Princess Bubblegum makes me want to go, okay, I see you. I'll get this playable rating easily.
Yep, I will have to agree here. It's a very easy tech choice. Like,
now, just be aware of stuffing your deck with this damn thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Alrighty, we will proceed. Marceline the Vampire Queen, level 3, 2 cost 8,000 power. Continuous memory. If a card named Remember You is in your memory, this card gets 3000 power. On play, she heals. Auto Climax Combo. When a card named My Best Friends in the World, which has the sole standby triggers as you see above, is placed onto your climax area and she's in your front row, you may choose up to 2 cards in your opponent's waiting room, and your opponent shuffles those cards back into their deck. She gets 1500 power and the following ability until the end of the turn. On reverse, you may pay 2 stock, discard 2 to burn 3.
Okay then. Well, holy. So, okay, let's compartmentalize this card. So with the event, this is 11,000 base.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same base power toughness as Fitted Jake from Yellow.
Mm-hmm.
She heals.
Mm-hmm.
Bushy Road. This joke is not funny anymore, man.
No, it's getting a little out of hand. Now, at least if anything, she definitely doesn't scream like War Spirit Kurumi.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
It's a good thing that we're hoping at this point Bushido learns to like shift away from that kind of profile.
Okay, the fact that you get to shuffle in 2 damage for free.
Right.
Hey, that's pretty nifty.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
the additional possible burn.
The on reverse. Ooh, pay 2, ditch 2. That's kind of a heavy cost, man, don't you think?
It is, but you think about it, it's really a net 1 only because it's like it's after she finishes attacking, right?
Right, but the fact is that it hits your hand kind of hard.
Right, that's true, but it's also on standby, so your hand has probably gotten stupidly big.
True. And burning 3 is a nice number.
Right.
Because it goes 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Like 2 instances of damage. And yeah, like 2, 3. That's a pretty good split.
I like Marceline. I really do, actually.
This is one of the arguments. This is another part of the argument towards a standby show.
Right. Not to mention, Marceline is also a healer. Now, compared to Fitted Jake. Well, let's see here. Fitted Jake is 3, and then 3, possibly 1, and then 2. I'm not sure how the numbers work, but at the same time, it seems like they have very similar damage outputs.
Something like that. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you do the math. Finn and Jake are simply slightly favored. For obvious reasons. But Gavin's definitely right. The expected output will be pretty similar.
Now, Fitted Jake also requires you to pay that the cost on attack versus on reverse.
Right, so you have to prepare for it, whereas the fact that you're playing standby could theoretically mean that you can just like, instead of hard playing Marceline, you can just literally standby her in on a previous turn and have her ready to go as some of your opponent getting touch her in the back row.
Right.
So it's simply
Fitted
easier
Jake's a lot more all in.
Right, and Marceline, like, yes, you are giving up a good amount of stuff, but at the same time, you probably were able to set her up across 2 or 3 turns.
That's the kind of the point of Marceline.
Right.
Now, of course, if you stand by it, Marceline, you don't get to heal.
But you're standby. Do you really care? Not really.
Not really. You have alternate forms of heal. So
you do. As we'll see later.
Like Marceline, I feel that Marceline is on par with Fitted Jake in my opinion. Like you could go correctly with either finisher. Mm-hmm. Yes, Fitted Jake is slightly better due to the cancel burn 1, but at the same time, just be prepared to pay up the cost up front.
Right.
Now, I'm no stranger to expensive finishers, but at the same time, I feel that people are sleeping on Marceline, so I'm gonna go with the playable plus here.
All right, for sure. I mean, again, like, I do like this, but, you know, as I know, I'm one of those people who think, like, you know what, I don't think the 8 standby show is really the way to go as in JP format for Adventure Time, so I'm gonna go ahead and abide by playable as I did with Princess Bubblegum.
And I feel that's fair enough, because now, speaking within the JP show, yes, Marceline has been weaker, because there are more countermeasures.
Right, like the fact that it requires a reverse, and the fact that there are like even with the Psycho hit, there are still powerful JC like cards running amok.
Oh fuck JC.
Like like okay, like if it was just English, I would probably give a playable plus because there's fewer of that shit running around. But this is JP, and I have to, unfortunately, choose to respect the existence of JC, much to my chagrin.
Oh great! I fucking hate JC. JC fucking warped this game.
Like
really...
again, I'm glad that Bushido has finally said that titles that have it, especially the memory type, like looking at Saikano and Grisaya, like, wait, you don't get to have this and your other BS, but I feel like Grisaya one was kind of a joke hit. It definitely affected them pretty well, I get that, but it definitely wasn't like Saikano bad.
Oh, no, definitely, but having actually faced a lot of Grisaya post-ban, yeah, losing Flower Stand kind of hurt, actually.
Or Flower Stand could possibly refund itself.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alrighty, next.
Alrighty.
Marceline, I remember you. 001K. Continuous. If remember you, the event is in exile. This card gains the following ability. It's a frontal 5. It's a frontal 5 assist, and it's a tap self-salvage storm.
You can't go wrong with this period. Just like yes, we typically like search brainstorms here, but hey, you get a 500 in front, like it ain't too shabby. It's debatably better than something like Adore's big sister Remy from Bang's Ring.
Now, this is what a lot of people consider the premier brainstorm. This is what, because it's level 0.
Right.
It doesn't require you to reveal your hand. Blah 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 blah. However, bear in mind that it requires you to run the event.
To get the full benefits.
Right. A lot of people tend to be greedy, so again, it takes a lot of deck space. It's kind of the whole prime meat discussion. Now, unfortunately, unlike that argument, I would argue that a frontal 5 is nothing compared to Azusa. Like, literally, you're sacrificing a lot more spaces just to accommodate the fact that, yeah, it's a level 0 brainstorm.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, you could just simply play it as a vanilla salvage brainstorm. If you
of course. But at that point, why not just play Fit at that point?
Well, we kind of spoke about before. There are people in this game who are like, I don't want the opponent to know what's in my hand, even though they probably do.
Bah. But at the same time, okay, at that point, you're just running it as a vanilla salvage storm, which is, well, inherently very mediocre.
And, but there are people who will be like, oh, but, I like to have it at 0 for reasons.
Okay, fair enough. First deck is worst deck.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, if you are going to run this, run the goddamn event, run the package.
Right. Like, when we get to the event, you'll find that it's actually not shabby.
Oh, it's definitely not shabby. It's definitely not shabby. I mean, it's more of when we actually consider. But this brainstorm, this package was pretty much built for red. Like, you could tell with Adventure Time, they put a lot of care and dedication into color identity here.
They did, and I'm very glad that they did that. Because here's the thing, it's not Bushido JP that's in charge of this design for the project. It's Bushido Southeast Asia. Which, like, they get to they're at the reins of what they can do with the card design.
Right. This is not Bushido Japan giving them orders.
Right. Okay, sure. Maybe Bushido Japan can give them suggestions or something, but for the most part, for all intents and purposes,
I think their only instructions were to make the set not suck.
And hey, I think that worked out.
oh yeah, this set does not suck. Like I want this set personally. Like, and I just started watching Adventure Time. Hey, it's actually it's highly amusing actually.
For sure. All right.
But regardless, Marceline. Oh boy, like if I were building like it 8 standby, 100%, of course.
Yeah.
But instead of like 8 choice, I'm just going. No, I prefer Finn.
Right, I totally get it. But I think overall, like, I'll be the first to say, I just think it's just straight up playable. Period. Because.
Yeah, I'll just give this a playable rating because
cap self, you can't go wrong with cap self that pluses, and
I was tempted to get this the playable minus, but I thought about the package. I was like, no, the package elevates it.
The package is pretty neat, as we'll see here. Here we go. The event we've been talking about, but finally arrived at. Remember you. 1/1. Choose one character in your waiting room. Add it to your hand and put this card into your memory. And Doggo, in memory, at the beginning of your main phase, if it is in memory, you may pay the cost of discarding a climax to return this card back to your hand.
Okay, so this is a nerfed flower stand, basically. Now, this has a different benefit than flower stand. Flower stand is a possible refund. This allows you to. This is a free climax out. Now, unfortunately, though, it will cost you 1 every time.
Right.
It's basically the mask event.
Now the good thing is for the most part you really only need like 2 max in memory to do any significant things with, as we'll see later on in this review series. So you don't mind getting that free CX out when you already have 3 or 4 in there.
Right, but I generally wouldn't spam it that much, since this is a costed event. However, if you do have any trapped climaxes at the end of the Princess Bubblegum combo, remember you is a great outlet.
And one of the biggest flaws for anyone playing a standby decks, if you played a standby deck before, or you've seen someone playing a standby deck before, one of the biggest problems they have is, why can't I hold all of these standbys?
Or selectivity in general.
Right.
And remember, you solves that problem.
Remember, you guys think you solved the problem. Like, this is actually, like, you could definitely tell there was, like, definitely a lot of care put into this card and the package around it.
Like, this event's pretty good, actually. And, I have too many standbys in hand?
Yeah.
You know what? Remember you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, do pay attention to when the auto effect triggers. So, you have to decide at the beginning, before you play any other cards that turn. Do I want to pitch a CX for Remember You? If you do, yes. Then do it then.
Right.
If you play any other cards, you miss timing.
You've already chosen to go past the beginning.
So just be aware of that.
Right. When you are playing the standby deck, you are playing with the slightly higher risk of there's more moving pieces floating around.
Slightly. Yeah. Now, of course, this could transform itself into anything, including the Brainstorm, Princess Bubblegum, and various other cards that we'll see throughout. If I remember correctly, there's also a bonder for this event as well.
We will be getting to that? Question mark?
If I remember correctly, but as for the event itself, I really like the event actually. Oh, BTW! Let's talk about all these cards in limited real quick.
Alrighty.
Princess Bubblegum. Duh. Like, why wouldn't you play this in limited?
Yeah, stock is good. Twin drive is good. Power is good. Standby is good.
The power is great.
You're probably going to run into a lot of the lower rarity good standby targets.
Like, Princess Bubblegum is almost your ideal combo in limited.
Right.
Even more than Jake.
For sure. Second off on a quest, Princess Bubblegum,
one or two of.
Yeah, again,
Maybe.
it's a tech and you see her, sure, why not? Okay, Must Be the Vampire Queen.
Duh.
Yeah, especially you see the package. Well, to be fair, one box probably only contains like 2 Remember Yous at most, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's standing in your way in limited, man?
What's that? 9500 on reverse combo. True.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You're right.
All right. Marcy, I remember you brainstorm. Pick. You gotta have something. and now we go back to remember you itself.
In limited? Hell yeah! Why not?
Yeah. Any event that not only gets you anything back, but can also fix your hand if you're drawing too many climaxes, which can definitely become a problem in limited of all formats.
Oh, definitely, definitely. But in terms of constructed, yeah, I give this the playable rating.
I will agree here. Like this actually is one of the few cards I've seen in recent times that I'm like, this solves a problem that Standby has had for ages. Okay, let's move on here.
Princess Bubblegum, Beauty and Brains. 3/2, 10k. If you have two or less climaxes, she gets -1 level in hand, and when she enters the battlefield, you may pitch a card to heal the stock.
Nifty.
So, welcome back, Aqua.
Or,
well,
or more like Puck Light.
Yeah, Puck Light. Let me see here. I don't know, man. This is worse than Puck.
It's not meant to be a Puck. It's not meant to be a true Puck clone. I mean, first of all, it's R.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, it is a rare, yep.
So, you have a much higher chance to find this than a Puck clone. It will also not cost you as much as a Puck clone on the secondary market.
True. Won't even cost you anywhere close. Because Ichika, if I remember correctly, actually no, Ichika's not that expensive.
Right, but Gold Triple had a different problem, and we should not talk about that problem here.
That is very, very true. Gold Triple definitely had a different problem. Puck himself is kind of expensive, so yeah.
Yeah, Puck is still probably floating around like near 2k JPY, I'm sure.
Jesus!
I'm pretty sure. It's
$20.
It's at least 1480, knowing JP's market.
Holy shit!
I mean, you could imagine it though.
Ichika's less than $5, man.
Right, but again, Gold Boom has a different problem.
Yes, it does. Now back to Princess Bubblegum here. Damn, I would be happy to play this.
Oh, okay, 1480. Yeah, I was around the 1480 minimum.
She's your token healer.
And here's the stock, and so
It's a 10k.
Goes like 10k goes stock neutral on the turn player.
And in front of the Princess Bubblegum support, she's 12,000.
Right, and don't forget, especially if you're playing standby and you have like again flooded climaxes, easy.
Oh yeah, fix the climax. Let's go, boys.
Like, yeah, fuck yeah. Easiest decision of my life.
Now the condition. What?
Fake condition?
Yeah, pretty fake. I mean, pretty fake. Like, how do you not have 2 or less by the time you hit level 2?
Right, like you had like something must have terribly happened in the first few turns of the game.
Or you god canceled your way 3-second deck.
Right, which I mean could happen, but we're like, holy shit.
Oh, holy shit! Where's my holy shit button at that point?
Right.
But at this current juncture, I'm just going, you know what? This is a very basic card. Some people consider this fairly boring. I'm like, I like this card design. It's very simple. It's very simple. It demonstrates the power of early plays. Added limited? Yeah. Why the fuck not?
10,000 heals to stock. Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this the playable plus easily.
Yeah, being 1,000 power less than Puck doesn't really feel like that much of a quote-unquote downside.
Oh no. Oh no.
like, you guys know how much we praise the fuck out of Puck.
Ugh, goddamn furball.
as much to Gavin's chagrin.
I much prefer Ichiko, okay?
I feel you, Or anyway, moving along here. Princess Bubblegum. Lady Quiet Bottom. 1500 power. When this card or your other Ooh character is placed from your hand onto the stage, you may peek at the top card of your deck. Leave it there. As she is a spammable salvage hand filter, Brainstorm.
Why, Bushy, why? This is a rare?
This is a rare.
For fuck's sake!
Are we starting to go like, are there two different mindsets happening again?
Like, who are these imposters?
Oh no, we're already here?
I'm positive this guy has acquired the powers of the Dark Gundam!
Yeah,
Like, what? Come on, no. Make it a fucking double, man.
And the very sad part is there's only like one real reason to run this, as we're going to see right here. We have a little straggler from Yellow.
Oh no, Jake Randy Butternuts, 217k. If you have two of our other oohs, this is a 9k. Climax combo, the creeps. When the stock soul is placed in your 5x area, and this is on your center stage, and you have another Finn Prince Hotbot, another BMO Professor Pants, and a Princess Bubblegum Lady Quiet Bottom. Oh god. Place up to one card from your top of your deck into your stock and burn your opponent for one.
Yeah, you gotta have these 5 pieces to pull off a blind stock and a burn one at level 2.
I assembled all 5 pieces of the puzzle for this shit? Why? Wait a second. I recognize 4 of these garbage cards. Wait a sec. What's that shitty Factor Fiction?
Ah yes, Prince Hotbog.
The other one's that shitty spammable Brainstorm.
And the other one was...
The level swap.
Yeah, the level swap.
Oh dear god, only one of these has any use.
Next time, Mobile Fighter 3 Gundam?
Let's get things started. Gundam Fight all set. Ready, go!
Like, this is what we had to wait for to reveal Jake Raggy Butternuts.
Oh my god. No, give him the double!
Oh my god. I would say this. If anything, it gets points for being flavorful.
Yes, but at the same time, I just go, no!
Okay, we have to move along.
Okay, good. Can we please move on from this travesty?
This travesty, okay. Marceline Monstrous. 2/2, 6500 power. She gets 1000 power for each of your other Ooh characters. And if you have 2 or more other Ooh characters, she gets character hand encore.
Cool beans, this is your ideal standby target. Like, why would you play this in anything but standby?
You know what I find a little sad, Gavin?
What?
Would you even call ability 2 a real condition?
No?
Exactly. Do you realize that she's 500 bigger than the Kuromi equivalent in Data Life?
Yes, she is. Man, that power creep.
Like,
Man, that power creep.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You power creep a fucking standard 226k with character hand encore?
Yeah, sure, why not?
with this fake ass condition. You have 2 or more other characters.
So, are you playing the game? And are not completely screwed?
Right, like, hello?
Hello, or what?
I guess it's easily unplayable.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wait a minute, man. Did you also notice this? This almost has the same power jump as the fucking 11Ks.
Almost. I mean, remember, the 11Ks are just simply... It's just simply the plus 1,000 for each other. Like, Tomoe from Aobuto.
Still, actually, this kind of pisses me off a little because in terms of the JP metagame, usually you have to choose between the 11K and the 10 with recursion. Marceline doesn't.
Or if you're like Bang Dream, you have Saya, which is a 6,500, but she can only rejuvenate herself if your entire board has been kept.
But at the same time, Marceline is the best of all worlds.
Right? I'm like, what? Holy fuck.
What? Holy fuck, what?
We actually found a way to turn... Oh my goodness. How the fuck?
I don't know, man. Like, it makes me kind of ranty because I'm just like,
I don't blame you because wait, you power creep this profile?
How? Oh, we found a way, guys.
So it seems. Alright.
I'm surprised they didn't troll. I'm surprised they didn't troll us by making this only a one-soul beater.
Mao, you're funny.
Oh, no. This is a two-soul beater.
It's a two-soul beater, just like the others. Well, moving along here.
Jesus fucking Christ, for my blood boils. Alrighty, Marceline Sanguine form, 103K. Climax combo! When Fry Song, the door trigger, is placed in your climax area, you may pay the cost of 1. By paying 1 and sacrificing this, you may choose up to the 2/2 that we just saw earlier and place it onto the board. And it's also a level 1 bomb. Okay. So, Matt, could you please explain to me why the fuck I would play this over just playing the standbying in the 2/2?
Clear queries for the Marceline fans.
Marceline waifu?
I believe so, so that means there's only one real rating from me.
I mean, it's a level 1 bomb.
It's a niche to me.
It's a level 1 bomb, but at the same time, I just go...
Some people could justify... I mean, I'm pretty sure some people will justify it, but guys, 4 standby with 4 door is not bad.
Yes, but the door combo actually has to be worth playing.
And some people argue this could be, question mark.
Well, why wouldn't I just stand by this in with Princess Bubblegum instead? Like, 8 standby is just clearly the way to go if you're playing RDW with this set. Like, it's so clearly defined. Now...
Right, but you know, I'm pretty sure, like at the same time, like, they were making some of the cards with the idea of, you know what, some people are clearly going to be playing, like, you know, their best character, favorite character decks.
Okay.
Which is why I'm like, you know what, it's just a niche card to me.
In Limited, no. Even in Limited, I wouldn't play this.
Right. Oh, it's just also like a problem of trying to assemble 3 different cards in Limited of all formats.
Is the Gate of Climax common? I'm not sure.
Is what?
Is the Climax common?
Is Fry Song Climax common? Let me take a look here really quick.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it a common or is it a rare?
It's a good question. Let me find it first. Fry Song is a Climax common.
Okay, so it's slightly easier to find in Limited.
Right.
But at the same time,
the level 1 is a common. That'll be relatively easy to find.
What about the 2/2?
The monstrous is an R.
A rare?
Yeah.
Holy.
So you gotta assemble a Climax common, a common character, and a rare character.
Rare. Oh man.
Which is gonna be pretty difficult in Limited.
Oh man.
Because
I'm sorry. I tried, man, but
you get tried.
You know what? This ability to self-multiply.
Holy shit.
You know what? Give it the double.
Oh man, Gavin has no mercy at this point.
Oh no, definitely not. Oh,
He gets me acknowledge the Marceline waifu.
nope. Sorry,
Nope,
guys.
nope. There ain't justifying that. Alrighty, well, let's truck along here over to Marceline. What was missing? Level 3 2 costs 10,000 power. During this card's battle, your opponent cannot play event cards from their hand. And although its ability activates up to once per turn, during the turn that this card is placed on the stage from your hand and her battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost of pay 2, discard 1, and sack one of your characters to bring out a Princess Bubblegum was missing from your waiting room onto any position on your stage. Alright, and then I guess I'll have Gavin here go over Sag, Princess Bubblegum, what was missing.
Sure. Well, Princess Bubblegum, what was missing? 105k. When this card attacks, choose one of your other OO characters and get the X power, where X is 500 times your other OO character. So it's Shimakaze Kai, basically.
Right. They almost it almost felt like Anastasia, but it's not that me burst attacker.
Minami's an assassin, dude.
Yeah, Minami's an assassin, whereas Princess Bubblegum can help another lane kill something.
I was gonna make the Anya reference, by the way. I was gonna make the Anya reference, but unfortunately, well, he took it from me, so... Then again, he knows Deadmau5 pretty well, so...
I don't know,
but at the same time, I'm just going... Okay, during this... Okay, so no event... Your opponent cannot play event cards. I feel specifically in the JP metagame that this is a lot more relevant.
Oh, definitely. Like, we have things like plushie counters, or money, or compass, running amok, all in the same game.
You know, there's a lot more event cards that you have to watch out for.
Right.
Like in English, I can't think of that many.
In English, I think you only have to worry about compass and 3D MG. I think those are the only real relevant ones.
Who the fuck plays Kontai in English?
You'd be surprised.
Ah.
Conquer over fucking Toloveru.
Yeah, Toloveru is not really relevant, dude.
Right. And I mean, maybe SEO players still play Opposition of the Shield.
They do in English?
You could play most. I think people choose to play enough green to play that card.
I see, because I know in JP they don't.
Right. Well, remember, English doesn't have this thing called the 10th anniversary set.
True. At JP... Well, I have actually seen some people.
Goblin Slayer has Gang of Scroll.
In both languages.
In both languages, but I would say in English more so than JP.
Oh, yeah. Barely plays Goblin Slayer in JP.
Right, but JP still has, like, nasty events we gotta respect.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now, of course, this is a pseudo restand.
Mm-hmm.
Not a true restand. So, if you get cucked by supposedly one of those events, you know, the Shimakaze Kai can at least come in and do something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this does require help.
Mm-hmm.
And is this worth the space? I don't think so. I personally don't.
No, like, you will, especially when you're playing the Ace Namba show, over 70% of your deck's already determined.
Right. And if I want alternative finishers, you know, sources of damage that don't require a climax.
Finn?
Honestly, I just prefer playing Finn the Musashi at that point. Because I'd rather splash yellow because, you know, yellow has, you know, better alternatives.
Right.
So I'm going to have to give Marceline a niche, honestly. I'd hate to be doing my girl Anya dirty, but she ain't that good no more, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually give it the playable minus.
Wow.
Only because it is an option. I think I'm pretty sure there are some people who will argue that this type of package is debatably more usable than something like a Musashi in some situations.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So I will respect those people.
Shimakaze Kai. Does this set really need it? I don't think so.
No, you don't really care about running over things, but it's a Shimakaze card. Maybe someone will be like, yeah, you can find use for it. I'm just gonna go ahead and still stick with playable minus.
I'll get to the playable minus as well. I need to be a bit more generous.
Alright.
In limited, this package isn't bad, by the way.
Yeah. Like, sure, you pull both of them, cool. They're both relatively low. Well, Martial Wings and R. This is a uncommon. It's possible.
It's possible, definitely.
Alrighty. Let's move on here. We have the Wild Berry Princess. 00500 power. When she becomes reverse, she's a level 0 bomb. And when she becomes reverse in battle, you may pay a cost of pay 1, discard, and put her to memory to search your deck for an OO character and add to your deck.
So I've seen this card pop up in a lot of people's lists. And I go, why? Is it because of the exile, man?
It's that, and it's one of the easiest ways to splash red.
For what? I remember you?
Not remember you. Some people splash red into 8 choice builds for something like, again, the Princess Bubblegum setting off on a quest. Maybe they actually want the early play heal as like both a usable early play healer and a red experience enabler or something.
I see, because well, this doesn't really help with experience in that case.
It doesn't, but in order to play your red cards, you just want to have more red sources, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
and,
true.
Like,
and this is really easy.
Maybe your 2 experience sources are yellow. You can put this card, any leftover cards that are still in your deck, any leftover copies of Wild Berry Princess as your red level source.
I guess.
Like that's how I would try to justify when I see this card in those lists that you're referring to.
It's also a drop search.
Right. That also goes to your memories. You know, some people do like, and, you know, we would see, especially in JP, people really love this whole memory deal.
Right. That's where I'm coming from. This whole memory compression thing. I'm just going. I'm guessing people don't respect anti-memory tools. Period.
They really don't. I feel over half of the player base doesn't seem to respect anything in general.
Like, they don't really see to really respect any form of disruption to their gameplay.
Like, oh, anti-change? Nobody plays that.
Like, I'm not faulting people for playing Wild Berry Princess. I just kind of find this whole memory thing kind of overrated.
I totally get you. Like, especially after, like, Saikongo really started to dominate. A lot of people are like, how can I be Saikongo but better? We saw it with Slime, we saw it with... And the fact that the Combos guys most recently supporting the Circuit's 20th anniversary set also kind of pushed the envelope even further.
Right, a lot of people are suspecting Takapo is now the new Boogeyman, but I just go, yes, I can see it, but at the same time I'm going, the deck has its limitations.
Like, does Adventure Time really need to play that game if it's not a full red build? Like,
no,
I wish like a red build is justified only because remember use going in memory, so you might as well add on top of that.
Right. I could easily see it in a RDW style build, but like I see people cramming.
A choice is questionable at the very least.
I see people cramming 4 of this in a choice. I'm going, why?
Like I'm like, do you really not like? I would rather just play like 3 or 4 copies of the Puck Light Princess Bubblegum at that point, just to have extra experience sources. That's also red.
Like
to be able to play red, you know.
It's kind of just, how should I say this? I don't want to poop on their endeavor, but I say, was there really a point?
Right.
And majority of people don't value the level 0 bomb at all.
Right, you're only playing it because of the fact that it can heat itself to memory.
Which just makes me go, okay, I can either see this as like a 4 of or none of.
Right, and that's totally fine. Like that's kind of the card this is.
So I'm gonna go against the grade on this one. I'm gonna give this playable minus.
Yeah, well, I'm going to agree with you here. Like, it's usable, but it's one of those
So don't just stuff it. Don't just stuff 4 this into your deck.
Right. Think about why you're doing it. Like again, RDW. Oh, definitely. You're gonna get like 5+ cards in memory.
But 8 choice, no.
8 choice. Just go and play 3 or 4 copies of like some level 3 for experience instead.
Right.
Alrighty, moving along here.
Lady Raincorn. She's a 2,500 counter that you can also pay to refresh.
Ah yes, the proverbial holy shit button.
Yep. And if you watch the show, well, she only speaks in Korean, so.
Oh, that's why the favorite test is in Korean. I was like, was this like a manufacturing error?
Nope. It's intentional. It's literally intentional.
Okay. Actually speaks in Korean. Got it. I was like, wait, why the fuck is it actually? I looked at the card like, wait, what? This is an English game, right?
No, that's literally Hangul, and that's on verb. But okay, so the holy shit button. Well, it's proverbial. It's great. Every set should get one.
Hey. Please do not turn 2021 into a year of everyone gets a holy shit button.
I mean, what rarity is this again?
Alright, let me check here actually. Give me a minute.
I want to say this is uncommon, man.
Is it an uncommon? It's an R.
Wow, it's a rare. Okay.
I was like, I don't remember seeing a holy shit button that was lower than rare. I can't think of any.
Yeah, I can't think of any either.
But overall playable, actually.
Yeah, why not?
It's a holy shit one.
Now, some people wish this was anti-change. I'm just like, oh, bah. Holy shit buttons are pretty useful.
Okay. Moving on.
Alright, next card.
Marceline with Humble. 103k. Continuous increase the card in your memory. She gets 3,000 power. And she has on reverse, you may salvage one and discard one.
So again, man, I feel like the 2 abilities should be reversed.
Well, she should get.
She should be a 6K that has that needs the card memory to hand filter.
Will be a downside if she was a princess 6K though.
Get outside?
Get outside! This motherfucker. But to be fair, you're playing red, you're getting cards in your memory like it's nothing.
Right.
So,
the card most likely in your exile zone is Remember You Anyway.
Right.
Or Wildberry Princess.
Or both.
Or both.
Speaking of, we can quickly go over Limit, Tag, 40, those 2 cards, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Wildberry Princess. If you're able to build around a red shell, sure. Otherwise... Sure. Well, to be fair, I think a boosted set, this is your only drop search option.
Oh shit, you're right.
Because there was in the trial deck.
And it's also a bomb.
It's also a bomb. It's usable. In limited.
It's pretty decent in limited.
Alright, Lady Raincorn. Oh, fuck yeah.
Why not?
All right. Back to marshalling with Humble. My, you like the hand filter is nice, I suppose.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Right. Like, again,
I like it.
Like one of the things that we've been emphasizing this episode is the fact that Standby has a problem with climax fucking, like hard.
Well, Marceline solves that problem.
Marceline solves the problem along with Remember You. Like I think this is one of the better Standby decks we've seen in a while.
And Marceline's also bulky at all times.
Yeah, 6K. Like that's something to scoff at.
So she's actually worth countering for.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of contacts in hand.
Counter and get it back and discard counter. Get on reverse. Get the counter back and discard that third Standby in your hand.
Oh yeah, dude. Why not? So good.
That's pretty good. I guess it's pretty semi-playable actually.
Yeah, I'll say playable rating, man. Jeez.
Like
I like the fact that she's big at all times.
And this solves the problem of Princess Bubblegum not giving you any real cards into your hand.
Oh no.
Like, okay, sure, I have Marswing, easy. Alrighty. Let's move on here.
Okay, Marceline filled with Chaotic Evil. 2/2. 6K. Continuous. If the Nightosphere Amulet is in exile, this card gains 4K and the following ability. When this card becomes reversed in battle, put the top card of your deck into clock and tap. Continuous. If there are 2 or more cards in exile, this card gains the following ability. When the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may choose one of your guys. You may salvage ditch.
Just like with Marswing with Humble.
No. Oh boy.
Alright. A 10K that's practically unkillable at the cost of a zombie 2/2 basically.
I was about to say, dude, that clock recursion is not. That clock recursion is not optional.
Right, it's a zombie. You're stuck doing this until you find a way to get rid of it yourself.
Just run it over.
Yeah, just have to play over it.
You could use it to your advantage. You know, leveraging your life, but
yeah, you really need to like get to a certain level quicker, I suppose, because actually, Gavin, I think we should maybe go over
Nightosphere Amulet.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's cover Nightosphere Amulet real quick.
Nightosphere Amulet, yes. Alright. The Nightosphere Amulet. 1/2. If you don't have an Ooh or Nightosphere character, you cannot play this card from your hand. You may choose one of your characters with Marswing in its card name and play it into your waiting room. If you do, choose a card named Marswing filled with Chaotic Evil in your waiting room and play it onto any position of your stage and put this card into your memory.
Okay.
Right. So you can cheat this out at level 1.
I mean, what the hell is killing a 10K at level 1?
Almost nothing. Unless you're playing against Standby, then rip.
Then again, I'd rather play the 10-5 with recursion.
Right, like it's again, this is clearly made for more of the Marceline fans more than anything, in my opinion. I wish it has the same like Marceline with Humble ability here.
Right, it's flavorful at least.
Yeah.
But I just go Nightosphere Amulet. Yeah, that is what hefty cost.
Right, but you're choosing to cheat. You're choosing a player to cheat the card out at 1
True.
versus 2, and also have it in stand. And also enable the fact that you now have your 2/2 10,000 zombie that has your on reverse salvage ditch.
Though, like I said earlier, why would I play this over the 10-5?
Right, like playing so many events in a single deck could definitely become a problem.
Right, especially since Nightosphere Amulet doesn't do anything without 2 stock, which is kind of a heavy cost.
Mm-hmm. And it just sits there in memory. Yeah.
And especially since it requires a sacrifice to begin with.
Right. But at least the card's coming from Wing Rimming, not from your. At least the character's coming from Wing Rimming, not your hand.
Oh god, if it shredded my head even further.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not happy with this card.
I feel you. That's why I'm going to be giving this a niche. I'm giving both cards a niche.
Let's get things started. Gonna fight all set. Ready, go!
Set to both.
Yep.
Understandable.
I can't justify this even in limited.
Right. At least more screen with Humble. Oh, definitely. You will
you can play it in limited.
You'll probably find enough cards that go in memory unlimited. Alright.
Next. Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Finn, filled with chaotic evil. 3/2, 9k. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other ooze, he's at 11k. When this card enters the battlefield, you may tutor. Oh, I see why this isn't covered in yellow.
Mm-hmm.
When this card becomes reversed, if you reveal the top card of your deck, if it is an ooh character, you may pay the cost of putting the Nightosphere Amulet from exile to your grave. If you do, bounce this card back to your hand.
Okay, you're doing all this for a recurable beefy on your turn tutor on the stick.
Why?
Yeah, and this is definitely not too usable in, I mean, you could play this in limited for just the first 2 abilities alone.
I guess.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip that beats your opponent for 2.
Right, and it's 11k, so it's probably running over most things.
Now, of course, on the defensive, he's lunch meat.
Right. And unless you really work your ass off to put that Nightosphere Amulet in memory, bye.
It doesn't do anything.
Right. Overall, do I really?
It could, it constructed. I can't justify this.
Yeah.
Even in limited, I could barely justify this.
I would only argue for the fact that he cantrips and can beat over most things.
See above rating.
See above rating.
Come on, man. Can you blame me?
No, I can't. Yeah, I think I actually need to go the same way here. Unfortunately.
What's that suitor gonna do for you at that point?
Right. And I pay 2 stock to do it again? Like,
no?
Exactly. Alright. Moving along here, we have Teenage Marceling. 004k. Continues all of your opponent's characters to get auto encore 2 stock.
No?
Understandable. I will have to go the same way.
Okay, in limited, maybe.
Yeah, I'm limited. Okay, sure. 4k Red Beater, yay.
In constructed, why?
You have plenty of other powerful zeros.
Ugh. No.
Alrighty, let's truck along here.
Lady Renicorn, afraid for her love. 115k. And this is an anti-change bomb at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is just an inferior version of the yellow one.
Or the green one, or the blue one.
Well, we're specifically talking about this set.
Oh yeah, there was a yellow anti-change bomb.
And there's no green in this set either.
There's no green in this set, that's why we skipped from yellow to red.
The problem is that, well... Why would I play this over the yellow?
There's only like one questionable. There's only like one. There's only like one real upside to playing this over the yellow one, as we'll see in the next card.
I mean, in limited, maybe?
Yeah, limited, like sure, get rid of something that's just hammering at you away. But I think overall...
what is so scary and limited that you have to get rid of it now?
Well, remember, we want to keep getting beat down by just this easy early play like Jake or something.
Yeah, that's true.
In limited of all formats.
I mean, Jake's gonna repeatedly hit me for 2, and oh man. And Rainicorn is a very good answer to him. Even the Aqua.
Yeah, like you don't want to keep getting pummeled by something like that.
So Lady Rainicorn's not terrible at limited, but it constructed.
Get it?
Man, just play the yellow variant, to be honest.
Do I give it a bad knowing what the next card is?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get this to bad, honestly.
Yeah, I think I have to even knowing what the next card is. Like the next card is not. It's only a spoiler alert. I'll go ahead and just read it here. All right, we have Bob and Ecto Rainicorn, 00500 power. When your other character becomes reversed in battle, choose one of your characters and it gets 1000 power until the end of the turn. And it is also a hand bond to set Lady Rainicorn afraid for her love anti-change bomb.
Even with the pitch bond, no.
Right. For the 1000 revenge card though, revenge part though.
Who cares?
In constructed meh. In limited, it could be handy.
Could be handy, but in limited, you need to find both pieces at that point.
Well, I would say you could play this on its own for just the first sentence.
That seems like kind of a waste, dude. That seems like kind of a waste.
Kind of, but the fact is, it's still a revenge card. And I think revenge cards have a better use in limited over all else.
Okay, I'll give you that much. It can help. And power is a lot more crucial in limited.
Keeping your board alive is very crucial.
Right, because what's card advantage?
Well, it's card advantage in limited. You have maybe one copy of a Climax combo that can get you advantage. And you were able to
besides that clock and draw, man.
Yeah, right.
I mean, how else do you gain cards in limited?
Exactly. You don't get to have fucking 4 Riki.
Oh, hell no. That'd be way too good in limited, man. Niche.
Yeah, I was gonna... Yeah, this is,
Just for limited's sake.
Yeah.
Specifically just for limited, man. You convinced me. It was gonna be automatic. No.
But yeah, limited. Okay. That power actually matters. Alrighty,
next. Lord Monocroticorn. Oh, Jesus. 001K. He is a fanfiction. All of your Prince Gumball get the following ability. When the battle opponent this because... Oh, okay, it's a level 1 bomb. And it's a global 5.
Alright, and we'll go on to Prince Gumball here. So, 104500, also the fanfiction trait. On play, you may pay the cost of ditching 1 card. If you do, choose any level 0 or lower character in your waiting room and place it onto any position on your stage.
That's such a weird ability.
Have we not seen it in another title?
I don't think so.
I swore we did. Oh well. Well, I guess if anything you can, yeah. So the idea is that you prank Scumball into Trusty Steed Lord Chromicorn, and have yourself a 1040-500 bomb. Or 105k bomb, actually.
Cool beans.
It's the fanfiction deck. The East is burning red.
Yep. Same.
And limited, Keck.
No.
You see these cars, pass along. Alright.
Welcome to the refuse, boys.
I know, right?
Marshall Lee, 106k. If the character faces a higher level than this card cannot front attack. When this card enters the battlefield, you may surveil. Why?
As of today, you are no longer my master.
Yep. I'm sorry, but no.
And you see this again, you see this in limited, you just go pass.
Shit. I'll take the 004k over this.
Oh man, I know, right? Okay, moving along here. Princess Bubblegum reconstituted 1500 power, global 500, and act. Pay to rest this card. Choose one level X or lower character in your room and return it to your hand, where X is equal to the number of cards in your memory.
What? Why would I play this? Bushy Road, your math still doesn't add up. Come on, Bushy, we've been through this a billion times.
I cry.
I mean, the fact that I'm paying 2 to not even guarantee the card that I fucking want at all times.
Yeah, the waiting room can be a little unreliable.
Also, also the level of the card that I can grab is dependent based on my exile count.
And it costs stock to do that.
Not just one, but 2 of them. What the Sam hell is this?
Yeah, I guess this is a little too convoluted. To
and
pull off ideally.
And it's also expensive as fuck.
In a deck that's already paying stock to put cards in the memory.
No!
No is right.
Like, get this to double. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you got a global 500 to make up for it. Who gives a flying fuck about a global 5?
And, okay, limited play...
No?
Meh. Passing on. Find yourself, do yourself a favor, find yourself a pair of Wildberry Princess.
Pretty much.
Before the rest of your pod gets them.
Alrighty, next.
Okay.
Princess Bubblegum Infected. 1025. It's a 1k counter. You pay 2 when you activate this card. If you do, choose one of your opponent's guys that is higher level than the opponent's level and destroy it. Your opponent chooses up to 1 level 0 or lower from his or her grave and puts it onto the slot that it was on.
Hey, Nico's back.
Yeah, I was about to say, Nico D.
Oh?
I mean, a lot of people missed the Nico reference. A lot of people didn't get the fact that this is a Nico clone.
Because when people first start, they're like, ew, your opponent can just attack with the early play first, you do it and you get another chance at fucking stock.
Yeah?
Okay, but you also basically permanently removed a possible problematic character.
Also, this is your only entry change for the entire set.
Mm-hmm. So
in terms of counter form, so...
Yep. Bear, choose bear. I should say, beggars can't be choosers, right?
Right. It's either this or sorcery speed removal. Your choice.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? This is definitely a playable card to me. Like,
I don't have that much experience with Nico, to be honest. You have to remember, I came in during the curtail end of OG Love Live.
And by that point, there was a power crafting Nico in the form of Coco.
And Coco was just better.
There's a reason why that card's still it's still choice restricted.
I know, right?
It shouldn't be, but it still is.
I don't think it needs to be, but at the same time,
like that's just a testament of like how powerful that profile was. At least Shibushiro was nice.
In terms of Nico, I'm just going. Well, I'm trying to think of the amount of things I want to anti-change. Now, if they anti-change something with Hannah Encore, they don't get the extra attack. They get to save their guy in response, though. So you can effectively pay 2 to negate that, but at the same time, I go, you pay 2 to effectively make them discard a card from their hand. There's benefits and drawbacks to the Nico profile.
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna get this with playable minus.
That's fair.
It's playable. Like, it's... Like, in limited, okay, this is your only option, besides bombs.
Right.
At least so far.
So far, yeah, for sure.
Alright, next.
Okay, we got Hot Dog Princess. 217k. When this card attacks, if the character faces cards with a 3 or higher, it gets plus 6,000 power until the end of the turn. And discard 1 card named Muscle Princess, the 3k vanilla you see right there, to Azusa as an act ability.
Okay. So, a level 3 killer portion by itself. Very standard. 13,000 is the quote-unquote baseline standard. The fact that you can pitch the vanilla to Azusa. Okay.
Not exactly the full reason why we would play Azusa, but...
It's there.
It's there.
It's kind of convenient. However, I'm just going... Having watched the show, and having watched the context, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see why Hot Dog and Muscle Princess would be connected in the card game, so... In terms of flavor, it makes a lot of sense. Even if you ignore the Azusa completely, and just go with the level 3 killer, it's baseline playable.
Right. And in limited?
Definitely, why not?
Yep. 13,000 against any level 3 or higher. Easy.
It should be able to bat down any early plays. Hell, it should be able to bat down a lot of the finisher level 3s as well. I really like Hot Dog Princess in limited. In constructed, if you have the room, definitely include 1 or 2 copies of this card.
Because again, your anti-change options are kinda
ass. You either have sorcery speed answers that leave you vulnerable, or you have Nico.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a playable minus.
I'll give this a playable minus as well.
Alright.
Just for the baseline 13k level 3 killer.
Right. The other part's like, if you really want to, but you probably shouldn't.
Unlimited.
Yeah. Unlimited, okay. Why not if you do see the two? Alright.
Well, this is a common.
Yeah, at least they're both commons.
Alright, next.
Yep.
Lumpy Space Princess. 001K. All of your other level zeros get 1000 power. Climax combo. When captured, the stock soul above is placed on your climax zero. Reveal the top card of your deck if it's level 1 or higher. Put it into stock. Why?
Why is very correct.
Like, RDW doesn't really have problems with stock charge.
It really doesn't, because it's probably like more for like some weird, very weird budget build, and we're not here to really discuss that. So we are oofing. I'm oofing it at least.
I'm trying to think here. Limited? No. Yeah. I can't think of anything but oof.
Alright. Gonna move on here over to Skeleton Princess. Over 0 cost 2000 power. If your stock has 2 or fewer cards, this gets 1500 power. And on reverse, you may pay 1 to yeet her to memory.
Okay. It's a 3/5, I guess. Early game. But at the same time, does this card really do anything?
Overall, no. Like, when we get to blue, we'll see the real reason for this card. But that's really about it.
Like, I guess if you're out of solid beat sticks in limited.
Right.
But even then, I just go, why not just play the 004K at that point? Oh, it yeets itself to memory. Oh, bah. Who really cares with limited?
Right. I will probably say...
niche.
Yeah, I guess is my answer, yeah.
I can't think of anything else because I'm just like, I'm going, yeah, you could do better than that.
Alrighty. And...
last but not least, Turtle Princess. 1/6K. Continuous, if there are 2 or more guys in your exile zone, this card gets 1500, and when this card becomes reversed in battle, you may pay 1 and exile this.
Again, blue will justify the real reason for this, but as on a card by itself, no.
No? No. I'm sorry, but no.
So that, alright. But guys, we are not quite done yet because we have ourselves a trial deck bonus round because some of these trial deck cards are actually noteworthy. And for this one, we have Princess Bubblegum, Stately Gown, 1/5K. Auto Climax combo. When this card attacks, if a card named Whistling Choir Deathmatch Championship Practice, the door trigger you see right above, is in your Climax area, and you have another Ooh character, looking up to the top 4 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 Ooh character among them, and reveal it, add to your hand, and put the rest into your waiting room.
Man, remember when these used to be like double rares and booster packs?
Oh man, I don't know about double rare. Rare, sure.
But like high rarities and booster packs.
Right, I was like, I don't remember one being double rare. Unless it was like over-spec in some way.
It was the original Maguro combo. I remember the original Maguro combo being a double rare back in 2016.
Was it not rare? I swore it was rare.
I could have sworn it was a double rare. I could have sworn, but I just remember these cards being a premium.
Right, they were at minimum a rare in a booster set.
Like, to see it reduced to a trial deck combo.
Well, goes to show that Bushiroad is really trying to do something different. Well, I guess they're making trial decks more accessible for play.
I mean...
Like, you can never go wrong with Maguro combos.
This is better than Lullafin combo. And that was a fucking double rare.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. You have to admit, this is better than Lullafin combo.
Yes and no. Like, Lullafin has that added benefit of, you know, getting big by doing X.
Okay. You know what I mean by Lullafin combo.
Sure, if it's just the vanilla Lullafin combo, then yes.
But at the same time, I just go, this is okay. Like, in the context of Adventure Time, I'm just going, why play this?
Right, like, in a red heavy deck, you already have your standby stuff.
And in the yellow heavy deck, Jake is just better. Like, I'm sorry, but why not just play Jake at that point if you're in heavy yellow? Or Princess Bubblegum if you're in heavy red.
I would say Princess Bubblegum being the one that goes with the science climax.
Right, the standby combo. Not the macro combo.
Okay,
like,
sure.
macro...
Like, some people could argue, okay, maybe having 4 standby and 4 door is a nice compromise.
Okay, this is better than Marceline.
Yeah.
You're
better off with this. You gotta pick a door. Pick this over Fry Song.
Oh god, Fry Song sucks, dude. Like, I've seen arguments for this and for choice, like the choice endgame combo. But even then, I just go, why not pick 8 choice at that point?
Right. Like at least for a Rex Shell, I could see the argument for this Moguro Kong and that one to like have the added benefit of some extra selectivity, a plussing combo, and you know feel like you're not just trying to gamble off of say Princess Bubblegum.
But again,
the science combo.
This card's kind of a gamble to begin with because again you're very limited in your selection.
This is true, but people will argue like having the benefits of door trigger and the fact that you're getting something period versus Princess Bubblegum like with twin driving all that, like where are you really going?
Yeah, that is true. Like red selectivity is kind of ass.
Right, and Princess Bubblegum's stately gown can somewhat solve this problem.
I'd argue it's still ass.
It's still ass, but at least you want to have the benefits of having a Rex Shell that plays both door and standby. This would be your go-to route, honestly.
Yeah, it's more of you're just very limited. Like if you want selection, play yellow.
But you're choosing to play red. You're choosing to have your selectivity via your standby and your door triggers at that point.
Fair enough. But I think I'd rather just cast Remember You if I want selectivity.
Or
in red.
you have Remember You.
Like I'd rather just do that. Like use the extra stock from science to generate card advantage that way.
Right, or your Salvage Brainstorm Marceline.
Or Salvage Brainstorm Marceline, combined with Ice King. Oh, right. that I can't wait to try that combination out. I really can't. Like there are two. Like Adventure Time is one of those sets where you could build 2 viable decks, and both of them could be very powerful. I can't wait to get my hands on the cards. I really can't.
Right, but yeah, with Princess Bubblegum Stately Gown here, she's not too shabby.
No, she's not too shabby. Like like if you can pick up a TD playset along with your standard booster pack playset, definitely go for it. You know what? This is gonna seem overly harsh, but I'm gonna give this a playable minus.
I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to at least a playable. It's a feasible choice, and for people that don't want to feel like they're gambling a ton with the Princess Bubblegum Double R combo, and they want to just simply have that extra flexibility with door, this is definitely a feasible pick. Like you could definitely argue 4 door 4 standby with this card in play.
You know what? You convinced me. I'll change my rating to playable.
All right.
I'm like, I feel like I'm being overly harsh on that one.
Like you actually could agree that 4-door for standby is actually feasible.
Yeah, it's feasible. It's definitely feasible. As long as you're picking this and not Fry Song.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, fry song. Alrighty. So I guess with that, just to like close it off, Red definitely has very nice standby plus recollection shell, and I do like that design because the recollection shell also helps with hand fixing, which I really like.
It's not obnoxious either.
It's not obnoxious. I think it's definitely like it's like taking like the strongest points of like something like Psychono and something like your typical standby song, just kind of like meshing the two together without being stupid.
Without being completely obnoxious.
Right. I think that's overall a good design.
Right. I really like the design of Red overall.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not as explosive as Yellow, but it doesn't need to. It has solid combos. Like, you could build a solid deck out of just Red cards.
Oh, definitely. Like, you can unironically go RDW.
Oh, yeah. RDW is actually pretty good
Mm-hmm.
in this set.
Alright, so I guess with that, we'll go ahead and end this off here. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a like, leave comments, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already, because
it helps the YouTube algorithm out, boys.
And with that, we will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.